Hey guys, Finlox here, back with our blind playthrough of Cosmic Star Heroine. Last time we left off, presumably we got to the end of the game. The background was different, right? Oh, you can't go back. We went up and it was orange. It was not blue. Now it's blue. See, this looks far more final. Maybe it was orange and then you go up onto the next screen and then it's blue. I don't know. I don't know why it's blue. Just strange, but whatever. Is this the final area? It looks like it. This looks like a giant robot. Final boss. So this is Eternity. It's strange that it looks like a giant robot, though. Right? I mean, it's cool. Eternity. Pitiful human, you fight and fight and nothing becomes of it. Okay. Why not join me as did the one you called Arete? You will find a peace you can only dream of. We'll never join you. You'll find humanity isn't so easy to control. Well. And why is it bombing? Why is it bombing New Romu? Isn't it just mind enslaving everybody? So they say, and yet they're always wrong. Well, if you won't join me, I suppose I'd better kill you. How tiresome. Alright. Huh. I noticed we have, the music is regular boss music. Which means, of course, this isn't my final form. I bet in this case it will skip directly into the second phase, right? So we'll do, let's do party defenses, because we don't know what's going to happen here. Eternity Mark 1, 60,000 weak to water. A fusion of organic, robotic, and spectral material. Oh, neat. Okay. Fire. Adds ice. No water, though. That's kind of funny, actually. The one weakness we need, we don't have. So, well, yeah, let's buff her. Okay, that's not terrible at the moment, but you know, again, this is still its first thing. So hopefully this will make her do a lot of damage because, you know, allegedly it's spectral as well. Okay, that's pretty good damage. That's pretty good. Let's try Insult and Injury, see if we can enrage it. Cacophony, I suppose. 6,000, not bad. Was that 8,000? Do we... Okay, so water, I guess probably flood. $19,000 left. Let's try this. Pierce. And now we'll do the laser. Okay, there we go. Right, only that much experience. I will be seriously disappointed if it's like, oh, you need to have beat it on the harder thing. Oh no, okay, here we go. Is that giant head? Wait, where did that thing come from? It was the wall behind it? Or it reinvented itself? That was strange. Like, why is it stronger now? Eternity. You see, your struggles are in vain. Now die. This is not music we haven't heard before, though. Like, Arete's boss music was unique. This is not, so there's an additional form. Alright, let's do regen. Do this. Aha, there you go. Infinity Mark 1, death comes swiftly. Eternity Mark 2, why not just give up? You will not succeed. I'm gonna, well, probably focus on the face, to be honest. I'm gonna be annoyed if they do the Chrono Trigger thing and one of the arms is actually the real final boss, but we'll see. Let's, yeah, we'll buff you. I don't know if we did that the last time. Maybe we did. Uh-huh. Looks like it's using all the elements. Then... yeah... No, let's hit the main one with water. Or, we'll do Enrage. Maybe. So what happens if we do destroy the main... Well, I mean, I guess we'll see in a second, right? $4,000 left. You know, it's funny because I'm like clicking through to see if there's more enemies, and I could just look over to the right. All right. Okay. Cool. Multiple levels, looks like. No new abilities. Number 3. Okay, I guess so. How can this be? Why won't you die like all the others? No one has made it this far before. This ends now. Prepare to witness humanity's true power. Okay, this is the final one. Also, the one on the right being red. You think that's the true one? We'll find out. Oh man, I really hope this song is awesome. It's kind of soft starting out. I bet it's gonna be like really good. I bet it's gonna be great. Yeah, let's buff the party. Alright, so Yang, practically invincible, 1 million hit points. Eternity Mark 3 takes a while to charge up, but when it does, and Yin, practically invincible. Huh. Okay. Well, that makes me wonder, if we destroy this, does it drop the hit points of these? I guess we'll see. So let's focus on this thing. That's all we can do. And they're all weak to water. Okay. You, on the other hand, you need more hyper. Okay, that's good. Alright, you on the other hand. It actually does hurt them though. Yeah, they take damage. Alright, let's do 9,000, so it must not be spectral. Maybe Dave would be really good here against robotic enemies and stuff. Alright. Only 1,000, but yeah. I don't see it on the screen yet, on the timeline, but... $4,000. That's good. It's good. Yeah, maybe. It's good. They're definitely starting to do more damage. Ah, okay. You know, I'm curious. I bet it just kills you. If you let it get an attack off. All right, no new abilities. Achievement locked, Cosmic Star. The problem is it didn't feel epic. It didn't feel like an epic fight. You know? You think you've won, but I shall return. I always return. We did it! No time to celebrate now, though. Quick, we need to get out of here before it's too late. Is the ship gonna explode? You feel victorious as you flee. And yet, what have you really won? I don't know, we saved the world. Your pitiful lives are measured in years. Oh, it's the eternity that's saying this? While I am eternal. Cutscenes are good. So while you may have won for a moment, That doesn't make any sense. No one's ever made it this far before. Super Metroid reference. Which is cool. Star Wars reference? Or just... I mean, those things are enough, you know what I mean? It's like everything looks the same after a long enough timeline. You know, the ship exploding in the sky, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. But these, you know, Z-Boy does like parody games, so it's, you know. But I mean, I would expect they'd all... Romu Crisis averted. API Director Steele betrays Galaxy. Defeated by Alyssa LaSalle, previously thought to be dead. Current whereabouts unknown. And yet this is presumably supposed to be a parody of Phantasy Star, so who knows? Is that Chan at the temple? Yep. Was that Orson next to her? Oh, it shows you the... That's... I like this. This is Clark, presumably. He had the best theme song. Oh, it's Dave's now, not Volt. Wow. I've seen people do that. Like any leaderboard you go on, there's like one dude, usually in Japan. Right on, Finn. Now get back to work, rookie. Rookie. Here's your medal of something. Oh yeah, Lauren. We never did her dungeon. I don't know if I'm going to, man. That was impossible. And you can't just grind your way up, either. This is Orson. Yeah, best case to his history, right? What's that? A belt buckle. Whose belt buckle? Steele's? Oh. Oh. Right, the film noir thing. There's Saib. Ah, Sue. Yeah, that's good. He should have kept the suit, though. Did he always have that scar? And who is this? Oh, yeah, yeah. That was like a Ninja Turtles thing, almost. The music, I mean, mostly. Incoming transmission. I know you said you're done, but we're getting strange readings in your area. Mind checking them out? So she kept the ship. That's cool. That actually... I like that. Cosmic Star Heroine. Roll credits. Right, developed by Z-Boyd Games. Something interesting. This is the last game under the Z-Boyd Games label. Now it's like... It's like Z-Boyd Digital Entertainment LLC or something like that. I didn't notice if it was like script writer. But I want to know, because it's so many typos. And at first it didn't bother me, but it started to wear on me after a while. You know, because I'm like, man, there's so many typos. You should have noticed that. Storefront translations. Patron of the Arts. That's got to be a high-tier Kickstarter backer. Yeah, project backers. And then the... everyone else. Yep. And there's a lot of them. Which is awesome, because, let's face it, I mean, that's the whole point of, like, Patreon. You know, like, that's how it used to be done back in the day, is, like, wealthy people would pay artists just to create. It's like, your art is good. Here's funds so you can live and just create art, you know? So, overall, I liked the game. Maybe on higher difficulties, it, at first, when you only had, like, a couple abilities, and then you had to spend a turn to refresh, I was like, okay, there's definitely a strategic element to this. But that kind of went away. So presumably on higher difficulties, that is more important. But I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like this system. I don't know. It just feels like it's like, hey, you get these abilities and you get a bunch of abilities, but... And sure, there's a lot of ways you could change it up, but, you know, what's the viability on a lot of these things? You know what I mean? What else? Also, I mean, I hadn't played a lot of... As things get more technologically advanced, they get less recognizable, I guess. The look of this is definitely Phantasy Star, and I didn't really play a lot of it. I think I played the very first one and maybe the fourth. But, you know, and maybe some Chrono Trigger influences as well. But, like, you know, you look at the first ones, Cthulhu Saves the World, Breath of Death, and you're like, that's Dragon Quest. Because, like, that was the only RPG that really did that first-person style. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's like... Oh, it's not my bedtime yet, but it's getting close. But as there have become more RPGs, and you, well, I appreciate that. I mean, you know, I gave him money to play this game. So, as in, I purchased it. Although, actually, technically, this one I got for free as part of purchasing Cthulhu Saves Christmas. See you next mission. That's fair. Alright, just like that, huh? I mean, overall, I like the game. There were problems. You know, the typos did kind of get to me after a while. I felt the pacing was probably... I mean, I felt the pacing could have been better, but that's hard for RPGs in general. The ending feels kind of rushed, which sounds strange. The final ship. I'm glad the dungeon was short, because yeah, I'm not saying I necessarily need a long dungeon, but if it's just grind, you know, especially when you get to that, like where we were at, the levels don't even really matter anymore. You're not getting any benefit, really. You're getting the occasional +1 to your stats and like 3 hit points. You know what I mean? So it's almost pointless at that point. And and there's really there wasn't a lot of story, so I don't know. But I mean, I liked it overall. Would I recommend it? That's a hard one. That is a hard one. For me, it's kind of like an because I feel like there's some really interesting ideas in here that I just think weren't as polished. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I have no idea how to take a game with... Oh, I see kitties. I have no idea how to take a game with, like, all the different characters, and especially, like, different ways to play them, and create a game that is interesting to play with a variety of different styles. I have no idea how to do that. I imagine that's super difficult. And Z-Boyd is probably just a few people, you know. They're an indie studio, so it's like, it's a huge pain in the ass. That said, this is very good for a, you know, something that's a handful of people. I like it a lot, actually. But could I recommend it? I don't know. It was, how much did I pay for it? It's $15. We got like 30 hours out of it, give or take. I'd say it's worth the money. And it was a fun enough little game. So, I mean, you know, if you've watched this whole thing, then probably not. But to a general person that hasn't, if they like JRPGs, sure, yeah. To the average person, no. Average person's not going to like this. It's not, you know, it's interesting because Z-Boyd's other games are funnier. This is the one that's tried to be more of like, it's its own thing, you know? And it wasn't very funny. It's a parody of Phantasy Star, I suppose, in the same way that the movie Galaxy Quest was a parody of Star Trek. you know, it's not like, this isn't really funny. It's not really making fun of it, but it's doing all the stuff. I don't know. I'm still interested to see what he does next, because I feel like this is a big... The ability system is a new idea that needs to be worked on. I really think it has potential, actually. Same with the items. You know, I like the concept of reusable items. All of the things, even the programs, felt like a strategy thing. So maybe, I mean, I realize this came out in 2018, 2019, something like that, but... And he's released 2 games since then. But I feel like if you're gonna do the items, maybe you need them to be more powerful. Yeah. I don't know. That's a hard one. You'd probably want the items to be more powerful because they're single use. Same with the programs. And maybe get rid of the... At this point, the style thing where it extra damage, the enemies specifically becoming more powerful as the battle progresses, that I would say sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't in this game. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. I had a good time the whole time. I had a good time the whole time. But a little disappointed, actually. I felt like it could have been better. Still, and I regret not having played Phantasy Star more to pick up on more of the references and stuff. That is basically all. So I guess that's it for today, guys. That's it for this playthrough. If you guys made it all the way to the end, thank you guys so much. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. I mean, regardless of how much you guys watched, I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them, assuming they're not memory held by YouTube. If you do watch this on BitChute, just, yeah, I mean, I don't know how long the episodes last on there. Probably a year before they get disappeared, and maybe not even that long. I don't know. It's a peer-to-peer system, so unfortunately, the best, you know, if you want to see older episodes of what I got, unfortunately, YouTube is the best place, which is disappointing. But as far as unique positive moments, what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna predictably go with beating the game. Even the Eternity, right? He's like, you won this time, but I'll be there, I'm always there. And I'm like, we should have known more about the big bad. You know, I feel like the story, if I'm gonna complain about another thing, the story kind of let me down a little bit. It's like Steel was actually a good guy, maybe. It sounded like he wanted to... It sounded like he was a bad guy as well, but he had good intentions. But he knew about the real evil, which... It just feels like a waste. You know, I mean, I think they were trying to go for where, oh, he was actually trying to help, but we misinterpreted what he was doing, but it didn't come across properly, if that's what they were actually trying to do. Especially with, like, the assassinations and stuff. There's my Manny. I just feel like too much time was spent on the Steel thing, and then that turned out to be basically useless as far as the story goes. and then the final boss kind of came out of nowhere a little bit, and then it's like, oh, but I'm eternal. It's like, why? So, I mean, but then again, maybe that's a parody of Phantasy Star games. I don't know. Regardless, yeah, my unique positive moment. Finishing this game. It was good, but I'm ready to go on to something else. So, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.